Up until September 2019, busy subject leads were responsible for creating and managing student accounts. Let's take My Fruit for example. This represents the workload of each subject lead. We had the Maths upload, the PiXL, the Geography app, and also the History app. Across your school, uploads were happening, and it often meant that students had different logins for each of the apps. Enter the central register, the one place that all apps now feed from in terms of student accounts, and one person can oversee this. Students now have one account for all current and future apps. So let's take a look at how we can manage and create student accounts. So now that we've got the central register, it's important that we understand some of the processes that are involved in getting students essentially into the bowl. Number one, we create a student login, and number two, we assign them to classes, which then allows them access to individual subject apps. So let's take a look at how this works. First of all, you will need to go to appusers.pixl.org.uk if you're a secondary school, and primary-wise if you're a primary school. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to demonstrate the secondary side. Log into the site using the same credentials you would normally use to access an online PiXL service. On the landing page, you will find two useful documents, a website map and a user guide. The website map helps you locate what you need in the labyrinth of tools that are available on the site, and the user guide nicely sets out what each tool can be used for. Click here on option 1. On this screen, you will then see the year group options according to your PiXL membership. Select a year group. Under stage 2A are the main creating and managing options. Both the creation of accounts and managing of accounts are done through these two options, one for users and one for classes. Select users. Student account management is done through a download and upload process. Download our spreadsheet, populate it with your details, and then upload it. The details that are required are surname, forename, and admission number. There are two types of numbers associated with each student. One is the UPN, which we cannot legally store, and the second is an admission number that is created by your register system, like Bromcom, PARS, or SIMS. You can download any of this information from your register system, and it's generally quite easy through a report. Copy the information from the report and enter it into the template. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to manually add two students, Gary Smith and Lucy Smith. For Gary, I want to specify a password, but for Lucy, I will let the system create one for me, so I have left the password field blank. Letting the system do it will be quite useful, especially if there are duplicate names within your school. Save and then upload the document. You'll then be presented with a preview screen. From here, you can see that the username has been created by merging the surname with the first initial, and passwords have now been set based on your spreadsheet. Select Commit if you agree with the preview. Now student accounts have been created, it is now time to add them to subject apps by assigning students to classes. By uploading classes, not only will the student be added to a subject app, they will also be added to a filter on the staff analysis screen, so that individual classes can be pulled out when reviewing app progress. Selecting classes, you will be presented with a similar download-upload process and a reminder of what apps you currently have access to. Select Download Template. Here you will see a spreadsheet with admission number and class names columns. From a register report from your MIS system, copy and paste the relevant information into the template. You will notice that the students can be assigned to multiple classes, so for instance, Gary has been assigned to Maths, English, and a tutor group. Save and upload the document. You will then be shown a screen where you will need to assign the classes to subjects. Most of the time, the system will recognize the codes, but in others, you will need to self-assign the class codes to subjects using the drop-down box. In this case, 7P2 is a tutor group. Select Submit. You'll then see a preview screen of what will be committed to your school's app profile. Select Commit if you agree with the preview. Students can now access the apps if they know their login details. To help deploy the apps, you can retrieve printable sheets using the tool under 2C. For all of the classes that you uploaded, you will be able to print out login details for students grouped by those classes for each subject. The only other thing that you may wish to do is fine-tune the interface for the Maths app so that students are only presented with questions that are relevant to their tier. Under 2B, you can choose the tier for each student. Selecting 2B will show you the same download-upload screen. Download our template, make the necessary changes, save and upload the file. You will see a preview screen and then have the option to commit. That is it. Following these steps, we've now added 2 students to the system. But what about other year groups where we perhaps already have students and need to edit their accounts? We need to follow the same process by adding all students and all classes on the templates we saw earlier. The system will then show you on the preview screen whether they are new and need to be added, that something needs updating due to a change of information, or whether they no longer needed and should be deleted. The central register gives you full control over the data we store on your behalf, and the website map provides some detail on what is available on the app users site. For more information about the site, please go to appusers.pixl.org.uk and download the user guide. Thank you for watching.